Guys, welcome back to my channel. I've got another recipe I've never ever tried before. It's a viewer request. I'm throwing my own little wrinkle into it. Chicken shawarma on the pellet smoker. Chicken shawarma, it's a recipe that I've never made. It's traditionally Middle Eastern recipe, and way back when I did my very first video, I asked for your suggestions for any ingredient, any recipe that you just weren't sure how to use or make. And my good friend and coworker Katie, she mentioned eating chicken shawarma at a local restaurant and said it'd be cool to see how to make that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I've got 4 skinless chicken thighs right here. I'm gonna get these cut down into some strips. We're gonna marinate them. That seems to be a very key element to making chicken shawarma. You want to get these marinated for at least 2 to 3 hours. Even it sounds like preferably overnight, but I'm going to give these at least 2 to 3 hours to marinate. So I'm going to get these cut down. I'm going to run through all the spices I'm going to use coming up next, and it sounds like it's going to be delicious. Okay, so I've got my chicken thighs all cut up into some nice thin strips. That's going to help the marinade to set in a little quicker as well as make it more manageable overall. So here I have our spice mixture that we're going to be using. We have some Hungarian paprika, got some turmeric, some kosher salt, some coriander seed, some cumin, some garlic powder, and then up here I've got some za'atar blend. It's kind of it's a Middle Eastern inspired, just kind of spice blend. It's got some sumac in it. I think it's gonna add another interesting flavor. Now these spices aren't mandatory. Just from the recipes I saw, they kind of bounced around all over the place, but a lot of them had turmeric, some of them, you know, they had this za'atar, they had a paprika of some sort. So anyway, let's get this going. I'm gonna put this spice mixture all into this bowl. We're gonna get these spices all combined. And to this spice mixture, I'm gonna add some olive oil. It's roughly a 1/3 cup or so. And then I have the juice of half of a large lemon. So this is definitely gonna make a nice, really nice, flavorful marinade. And see, I'm just getting this whisked up to where it's all nice and smooth. All the spices are mixed together. There's not gonna be any clumps. It smells really, really flavorful. Be quiet, dogs. Trying to make an awesome cooking show here. Go on. Herbie, you're a bad boy. Don't bark during my video, okay? I'm just kidding. I love you. You're so cute. Okay, so I love using a Ziploc baggie when I'm marinating something. So into the Ziploc baggie is going to go all of my chicken. It'll all fit in there, along with, I've got some really thinly cut white onion. That's all gonna go in there as well. And we just keep that top open. And into the bag goes our marinade. Look at that. That right there, folks, is flavor. Throw that in there. Now what I'm gonna do is seal this up, and we just wanna kind of give this, play around with it, have a little back and forth, play catch with your wife who's also filming. Here you go. She didn't move. I thought she'd move. She is rock solid. Love you, baby. Cool as a cucumber, Sarah. All right. So this is all nice and mixed together. I'm gonna burp the bag a little bit, just get most of the air out of it because we want as much marinade to meat contact as possible. This goes in the refrigerator. I'm gonna do it for at least an hour or 2. In my opinion, something like this overnight would be the absolute best. You know, stick it in the fridge tonight, make it tomorrow. I'm gonna make it tonight because I'm hungry. So I'm gonna give this at least an hour or 2. Then we'll get going on our Greek yogurt and garlic sauce next. So one of the traditional sauces to serve with chicken shawarma is a Greek yogurt garlic sauce. It's super simple. So all I have is some plain Greek yogurt. And if I had to guesstimate, that's about 3/4 of a cup. Like I said, I don't measure stuff. I just go by whatever I think looks good. I don't bake, obviously. Then I'm gonna do about, about a couple teaspoons worth from the other half of our lemon that we had. So right now it's Greek yogurt, lemon juice, and I've got 1 clove of finely minced garlic. We're gonna season it to taste with some black pepper. I'm gonna add a little bit of kosher salt in there. Then we're just gonna whisk this up without making a mess. And this is gonna create a perfect sauce to put in our chicken shawarma when the chicken's done marinating and we get it cooked. All right, our chicken is marinated. I let it go just a little over an hour because I'm hungry. I'm getting hungry, but I guarantee you this stuff, I would let go 2 to 3 hours overnight would be awesome, but it already smells amazing. It marinated with all those spices and those onions. I'm gonna take this out. This is where I'm putting a little Joe twist on it. I'm taking it out to my pellet smoker, so let's go. Jimbo, you want that chicken? Ready? Okay, here we are. I got my pellet smoker, my Camp Chef DLX. I love this thing. I've got it cranked up to 350 degrees. And now you don't have to do this on a smoker. You don't have to do it on a grill. You can do it in the oven. I would say if I was gonna do it in the oven, I'd go maybe 400, 425. But let's get this on the smoker and it's gonna be awesome. All right, I just got the chicken off the smoker. It looks great. And if you notice, I like to use this little contraption. It's awesome for cleanup, but I've got a little, it's like a cookie rack cooler mesh thing right here that I have laid over the top of a sheet pan that I've lined with aluminum foil. That's gonna help with cleanup. But that keeps the chicken a good inch or two up, and it lets it more roast than just sit on a pan and kind of boil and braise. But here, I've got this chicken off. I wanna try a little piece before I actually make the shawarma, or the traditional dish that goes inside a pita with a lot of fresh veggies, which is coming up. But wow, so that this marinated a little over an hour in the fridge, and that's got such a depth of flavor. So it's got a little smokiness from being on the smoker. You really taste the lemon and the paprika, the turmeric and the cumin, but I'm gonna let this chicken cool off a little bit. I'm gonna prepare some fresh veggies, and we're gonna make a chicken shawarma. All right, here we are. Our chicken's done. It's cooled down just a little bit. It smells so awesome. I blistered some pita bread on my cooktop, just like I did in my fish taco video, which you should check out. I highly recommend it. But let's get our pita going. I've got just some simple toppings here. You can use whatever toppings you want. I know chicken shawarma has a lot of fresh veggies. Even in the Middle Eastern, a lot of countries, it seems like they like to put pickles in it, either just a regular, like a cucumber pickle like we think of it, or just other random pickled vegetables. But anyway, this is how I'm gonna build mine. I got some chopped romaine lettuce that I'm gonna put in here. I'm gonna put a few pieces of my chicken. I've got some thinly sliced cucumber, and just a few slices of julienne red pepper. Look how beautiful that looks. And then this is our Greek yogurt garlic sauce we made. And I tasted this. This is super garlicky. It's super fresh and tangy. It's been sitting in the fridge the whole time. I'm just gonna put a good amount of that in there. That, my friends, is chicken shawarma. Let's give it a try. First time I've ever had this. Wow. Man, I tell you what. That is so fresh. And cooking it on my pellet smoker, I taste the smokiness, but I only marinated this chicken like a little over an hour, and there's so much flavor. I would totally recommend, if you have the opportunity, marinate this a whole day ahead of time. This is already next level. Katie, I see what you mean. I'm making this on a regular basis from now on. Like and subscribe to my channel. This is awesome. Chicken shawarma on a pellet smoker. First time I've ever made it. If you give me a suggestion, I will cook it. I guarantee it. We'll see you next time.